we have now to move on to another speaker, and I would like to welcome here Mr. Martin Dittrich, who is Business Development Director with a originally Dutch company, Billfiger Tebodin. So, good morning, Mr. Dittrich, and we will cover, as I already mentioned, the topic of Green Deal and its effect of industrial production. Billfiger is a engineering and consultancy company with international presence. So I think we will have very expert insights into this very important topic. So the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Lukáš, for the introduction. My name is Martin Dittrich. I'm representing Billfiger company in Czech Republic. It's company Billfiger Tebodin. We are engineers and consultants. Actually, my background is chemical engineer. I'm with Billfiger Tebodin almost 10 years. Started as a process engineer and head of technology department, and then moved to business development, where I'm now responsible for Czech Republic and Slovakia, and in Central and Eastern European organization, I'm responsible for energy transition projects. Just for you, short introduction, who we are, who is the Billfiger Group. Billfiger is German group that's providing services to industrial clients, especially to processing industries, and we are part as Billfiger Tebodin. We are part of Billfiger from 2012. Now you can see that we can as a Billfiger Group cover quite wide portfolio of services in different phases of the project. So from very early phase, when the investors is considering different type of projects, including the energy and energy efficiency projects, for example. And then we can help also the client through the whole project life cycle, including installation, modification, optimization work, extension, and also in the end of life of production, also the commissioning services. Billfiger is represented by more than 30,000 employees worldwide in 3 big regions, with turnover more than 3.5 billion euros. And Billfiger Tebodin is actually representing this engineering and consultancy part. We are having offices in Northwest Europe and in Central and Eastern Europe. On this slide, you can see where we are present. What is actually important in actually two months ago, we had almost 900 people, but we had to close all the operations in Russia. Especially we terminated all the contracts in chemical, petrochemical, and also energy business, oil and gas business. But we kept the Ukraine, where we are having quite extensive team of 100, almost 150 people in 2 offices. And it's almost unbelievable that these team are still working on our projects, including energy projects as well. Now actually we are having all the disciplines in house, so we are able to really do the project for our clients in different disciplines and different fields. And what we are also proud of, that we are managing many construction sites. You can see in all on the previous side with 0 LTI, so means lost time injury. So from the introduction, let's go to the topic, because I will actually continue or follow on the presentation of Vladimir Stehlík, because some of the topics will be overlapping. But yeah, let's start. What's Green Deal and how we are actually looking at Green Deal. It's actually it's a plan of Europe how to make our economy the sustainable, long-term sustainable, also with the focus on environmental impacts and to face all the challenges and turn them into the opportunities. There are actually several targets and several strategies how to do or how to deal with these issues. And there are actually three main pillars that Europe wants to be without net emissions of greenhouse gases by 2050. I will touch on it later on. That economic growth is decoupled from resource use, and the third pillar is actually that no person and no place is left behind. When we look at the Green Deal in perspective of industry and processing industries, you can see that there are actually many activities that are connected with the Green Deal, and industry and industrial projects are definitely playing quite significant role in the whole scheme. So as you can see, one of the actions that is connected with Green Deal is actually mobilizing industry for clean and circular economy. Another issue is also to build the new production sites and renovate them, or also energy centers or energy sources in an efficient way. And also, hot topic is not only the supply clean, affordable energy, but also the energy security. And I will touch with this topic also later on as well. What is actually Czech position towards Green Deal, and how we see and what are the plans of Czech government and Czech Republic to achieve these goals? Actually, our main targets when we look at the greenhouse gases emissions, so targets are compared to 1990. And the first milestone was in 2017, where Czech Republic should decrease the greenhouse gases by 35%. We succeeded in this, and now we are having had another milestone that is 40% by 2030. According to different studies, it's definitely achievable target. But still, you can see that the target for EU, for the entire EU, all countries, is actually much more challenging than for Czech Republic. And there are several actions that Czech government has in their strategy that is actually to promote clean mobility and green infrastructure. Another big topic is actually renovation of the buildings, make them more energy efficient, means for residential, administrative, but also industrial buildings and industrial production sites. Increase energy efficiency in the production processes. It's definitely quite significant part of the puzzle. And promotion of energy sources that will actually lead to the climate neutrality by 2050, and also support the principle of circular economy and responsible public procurement. from these, actually, you can see, or we can see, many trends that are on the market. Some of them are really closely connected with the industry. Some of them not, or partly. What we see now on the market, that all operators of power and heating plants are now, doing and preparing the greening of these power and heating plants, especially coal or plants that are using for combustion as a fuel, coal or other fossil fuels. We see also, or one of the way how to reduce the greenhouse gases emission is in nuclear energy. Yeah, you maybe know, that there were quite a lot of discussions about nuclear energy in European Commission, also in taxonomy and so on. And fortunately for Czech Republic, nuclear energy, is playing significant role, especially for some countries, including Czech Republic, and thanks to France, also that is focusing on nuclear industry and planning new power plants. Also, Poland is planning new power plants, and you know that that now we have opened the tender for Dukovany. So this is also quite important game changer, and yeah, if everything goes well, by 2035 to 38, we will have the energy from fifth block of Dukovany. Quite big topic is becoming waste to energy or waste to heat. It's definitely one of the way how to deal with the waste. So you see also another trend is waste recycling and circular economy. But some of the waste are not, it's not possible to recycle, and there is the option that we can use the energetic value of the waste. There are a couple of projects on Czech market planned, waste to energy, waste to heat. Unfortunately, not really all of them are proceeding as we would expect. But definitely for the future, this is the trend. Another trend is production of bio and synthetic fuels. There is quite big development in this field, and for example, we have just completed a project for Clariant company in Romania, where they built the first plant for second generation bioethanol. Second generation means that the bioethanol is produced from straw, and it's quite advanced biotechnology licensed by Clariant. There are also other licensors on the market who are able to deliver the technology for second generation of bioethanol. But this is really a nice example also how the development of new technologies and innovations can help also to achieve these goals. Hydrogen, definitely it will play a significant role in industry. We see that hydrogen can be as an alternative to the natural gas, and actually mainly oil and gas companies are now pretty active in Czech Republic in different studies of blending hydrogen into the natural gas grid, or how to store hydrogen in underground storages together with natural gas. So there are several studies and feasibility studies for hydrogen projects running in Czech Republic, and it also connected to the mobility. So this is actually another another way of utilization of hydrogen, especially for trucks or trains. Where we do not have, electrified roads. Let's move to another slide, because I showed you a couple of examples of projects, of investment projects that we see on the market. On the other hand, there are industrial policies that promoting greening of industry and having short and long terms, and there are several areas where definitely will be the investments, and where the companies and public sector will invest. Decarbonization itself, I've mentioned several examples, and I will touch it with this topic later on in detail. Structural changes. It's about also orienting of the existing production capabilities to integrate green solutions and in green value chain. For global integration, it's about foreign direct investment and development programs to promote the new technologies and technology transfers to support the to R&D activities and other spillover effects. Quite big topic is also standardization and innovation. So now we are in the period where new standards are being created. So now it's for entire value chain production, to produce the goods greener way, and also promote that these goods are greener. And in the future, it's also scale up of low carbon R&D support. And it will be also about green skills, so training, certification for both manufacturing and public sector. Okay, so these are actually actions and topics that you can find in Green Deal. And then came the February 2022. War in Ukraine started, and actually EU responded to the situation and energy issues we started facing with the Repower EU. And actually, the main purpose of this range of actions is prioritize investments in the countries, and also for particular investors and industry players, and also reduce the dependency on gas and fuel, and also other inputs, like fertilizers, like minerals, and so on. So it's also another game changer that we are facing, for past couple of months. Where we see actually the main technology and innovation trends, some of them were already mentioned by Vladimir in his previous presentation. But we see that all of our clients are dealing or will be dealing with different type of strategies, and also they will be required by supply chain to prove their greenhouse gases footprint. There are several methodologies how to calculate the greenhouse gases footprint. One of them is greenhouse gases certificate, where you actually assess the company in 3 stages. What you see on this slide or on the picture, actually it's stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 1 means it's everything what or all the greenhouse emission that the production company is producing during the production process, and it's directly connected to its activities. And the stage 2 is actually electricity that the investor is buying from the market, and then he needs also to calculate the greenhouse gases footprint of this energy. And there are several ways how to reduce this greenhouse gases footprint, or actually carbon footprint. And you see that yeah, we can look on the sources of heat, sources of electricity, you know, install new renewable sources of energy using solar, wind energy, energy from green hydrogen, and so on. But there is also big part of the story in demand, where we can also optimize many processes in the production, especially connected to the heat demand in production process, and also to use, for example, waste heat or waste cooling system, or you know, to optimize and to make the processes much more efficient. Billfinger is actually now building the portfolio of our services, how we can help the clients to target these aims. And there are actually several fields where we can help industrial clients to meet these targets and to actually prepare the road towards carbon neutrality. It's most of these things I've mentioned, but I would maybe point out CO2 master planning, where we really can help the clients analyze all of these processes and you know, help him to create the road towards carbon neutrality. We are also really focusing on new technologies and new solutions like carbon capture and utilization and storage technologies. I think this is also one of the biggest big trend in the future. It's hydrogen and both green, but we are still having, you know, other colors of hydrogen where we can also help the client and entire value chain of hydrogen. So it's not about only the production, but transportation and also the utilization of hydrogen.
Sorry for interrupting you, Mr. Dittrich. Thank you for insights. Again, we are running out of the time, so please finish your presentation in a few minutes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Lukáš. Actually, I'm going to my last slide, where actually I would like to show you how we can help to make these energy projects happen. So as I mentioned, Billfinger Tebodin is engineering and consultancy company. So typically we are EPCM contractor, means that we we are helping our clients to go through all the phases of engineering through the project, also helping him to do the procurement, find the right contractors, suppliers, licensors, and during the execution of the projects, we are helping to manage the construction site, doing the cost control, health and safety coordination, and you know, these type of projects, these type of services. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks for the invitation for this event, and I'm looking forward any questions, or come back. Do not hesitate. Come back to me with any request or any comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your insights, Mr. Dittrich. And one very quick question from me. I would like to ask you, because Czech Republic is one of the most industrialized countries in the European Union, but in the world maybe. So how do you think our country will handle the transition, the green transition? Do you think we'll be able to overcome all the obstacles without any significant drop in our economic performance?
I think that all the targets are achievable. Yeah, and actually nowadays we see that this topic also in regards with the prices of the energy and natural gas, and also with the risk that there will be the shortage of natural gas, and some of the industrial clients will be affected by this. It actually you know, boost all of these projects, and I believe that, and we see also when we are discussing these topics with our clients, that most of the industrial clients are focusing on this and preparing their plans how to overcome this. So I believe that there will be not much influence on this, but yeah, and as you mentioned, we are pretty strong industrial focused country. So definitely some fields will be affected, but I do not expect that it will lead to you know some big damages.
Thank you very much. That's a good news. So thank you for your presentation.